and the thumbnails just a face and a few words most of the time. Underneath it there is a system, and once I started mapping it out, I kept finding the same moves over and over. And in this video I'm going to break down their packaging system so you can run it when nobody knows you yet. And in the end I'm going to link a video where I did the same exact system for one of my clients, and he doesn't post YouTube videos anymore because he is busy with the offers he got from his YouTube channel. I audit packaging all day for my clients. So when I binge a channel I'm watching, what made me click? With Colin and Samir, I kept clicking on topics I didn't even care about. A documentary on a creator I'd never watched, or some video about Markiplier. Basically, this is what I saw in their content. And their content can be broken down to three main areas: about a creator, which is their most of the content, and inside info, and algo changes. Basically, their content is valuable because the info inside is scarce. You can reference the cookie jar study, which basically means that people were given two jars of cookies, with one having cookies filled to the brim and the other with only a handful of cookies. And when they were told to rate the taste of the cookies, they rated that the cookies inside the jar, which only had a few cookies, more tastier than the jar which had cookies filled to the brim. So what that means is people want things that are scarce. A guru on YouTube sells information, but that is free on the internet, but you can't find stuff like this behind the scenes of Mr. Beast, inside Mr. Beast's $100 million showbiz games. You can't find that on internet for free. Well, now let's talk about their thumbnails. Basically, they have three main thumbnail formats. The one is, you can see from all of these, where a person and some text, and this is like an exception video where it doesn't follow any of these rules I'm talking about, and stuff like this with multiple people on the thumbnail. So that's basically their format. And what they do most of the time is they borrow attention. A famous face carries years of curiosity they never built. For example, Markiplier here, and you can see Mark Rober, and you can see Michelle, and you can see Ryan Trahan here. And they pull in the people who like the person in the thumbnail with just putting them in the thumbnail. And that's how they borrow attention. And they are not lying here, because inside the video they are talking with the person who is in the thumbnail, so people will watch until then. And the title pushes the knife in and twists it, because they have multiple types of titles. The most prominent one is how person did outcome, how Markiplier made a movie Hollywood couldn't ignore. And you can see honest slash real slash unfiltered conversation with the person, and honest conversation with Johnny Harris. And broad topics like this one, 9 YouTube roles no one talks about, and a person plus interesting fact, Casey, the death of art on YouTube, and lessons, 10 harsh YouTube lessons. And you can see some analysis titles. What they do with the packaging is that they try to make you feel like you are missing out on something important. For example, if you just put Mr. Beast interview and describe the footage with the thumbnail, like most of the people do, then they will title the video like something hashtag 439 episode of interviewing famous people or something like that. But if Colin and Samir had that same video, they will title the video like the business behind Mr. Beast, and they will tell you a whole story from the thumbnail and the title. And this way they package the video where a whole business you don't know about, owned by the biggest YouTuber alive, but not knowing that costs you something. And what I mean by FOMO is fear of missing out. So let's talk about how to run this for your own channel. Find your insider position. You are inside something your viewer isn't. An industry, client work, or rooms they have never been in. And tips are everywhere, so sell the view from where you are standing. Borrow attention, recognizable niche names in the thumbnail or title. For example, if we put all of this into a title, example, the video is about how to not pay tax. I title it how to not pay tax. And the thumbnail is showing you something. I don't care what the thumbnail is showing. I'm just talking about the title here. it will not make any intrigue or make any trust with the viewer, because just how to not pay tax doesn't seem all that convincing. But if you put ex bank manager or ex consultant or tax consultant tells you how to avoid taxes, ex bank manager teaches you how to not pay tax, the people will see you from a different angle, because you are talking to them from an inside position where you were inside their industry of tax, and you are teaching them how to not pay tax. And you can do a simple check before you upload. This is not sponsored, and you can go to this website and put your thumbnail and the title and see how they look together, and ask, does this make someone feel like they are missing something important, and does this show that you are inside of the industry you are talking about. So you watch the whole system work on one of the best channels in the creator space. And what you haven't seen is someone do this for a real channel. And basically I made a video walking through how I helped a client of mine book so many calls that he had to stop posting on YouTube to take on his clients. Click on the video that pops up right now if you want to steal the source. This will be that video, and see you in that video.